Hi, thanks for watching this video. Next few minutes, I'll touch base some interesting factor in Agile. In Agile, there are 12 interesting principles. In that, seventh principle says that working software is a primary measure of progress. Show something usable, something deliverable, which customer feels happy and good. That's very important principle. And principle number 12 says that at a regular interval, our team looks at how to become more effective. They're good, but they want to become more effective and adjust their behavior accordingly. It's one of the interesting principles. These two principles you would have witnessed in your Scrum team, which we called as a sprint demo. We show a demonstration every 2 to 4 weeks of time into the customer. Hey, this is workable, usable. And also we do something called retrospective to improve ourselves. What went well, what can be improved. This happens in Scrum team well. Agile concepts well utilized. What we can understand today here is we're going to understand something on scalability. Scaling something bigger than the Scrum team or an iteration small team. Now, when you talk about scalability, definitely I have to connect you with the scaled agile framework, which is a trending in the market. Now, what happened here is we put nearly 5 to 10 teams together, work on a common goal, and could be more than hundreds of people meeting there, and they're going to work as a team. And that's called a program increment. So how does it look like? Quickly, I'll show how does it look like so that you'll get a visual of it, right? So if you watch out this screen, this is scaled agile framework. In this framework, probably you will see something called agile release train. Yeah, I will talk in another session about what is agile release train. But this team is going to work continuously. In this, there is a place called I&A, inspect and adapt. What they do here is every 8 to 12 weeks of timeline, the team meets here to see how much you have progressed. It's going to touch base the same two principles in Agile, working software, other one is retrospective point. How do they do that? They have something called I&A, inspect and adapt. How does it happen? The inspect and adapt is an event which happens every 8 to 12 weeks of timeline, and it happens nearly 3 to 4 hours. So what they're going to do here? In this 3 to 4 hours of timeline, I have to see what happened so far. How do you do that? They have something called PI system demo. PI stands for program increment. And in this program increment, we show a demonstration of how much we achieved, how much we have moved forward to the customer. And this can happen nearly 45 to 60 minutes of timeline as a demonstration of a work what we did. Fantastic. I have showed what I have done. Our next thing is quantitative and qualitative measurements. Number starts playing here, metrics. What was the plan? What was the actual? You start seeing the business value. We thought of achieving 80 points as a business value. We have achieved 85 points or maybe 75 points. Just giving a number, okay? So it's something like a business value achievement, numbers, metrics starts coming up. Business owners, the representative of the business will give these numbers. It makes it very sensible. So we show a demonstration, we show the numbers, interesting 2 points. Our third point is about retrospective and problem solving workshop. Here, the team looks at things and also looks at things which can be improved. Problem solving. The moment you say problem solving, there is no silver bullet here, right? We need to do root analysis. Now for this, we use two interesting methods under this, which is called as a fishbone diagram. I know you all like fish very much. I believe some of you like in the tank, some of you like in the plate. Now we talk about fishbone diagram. We do a root analysis, 5 whys, why it's happening. Also, we use something called Pareto chart, 80-20 principle. Some of you heard about it, right? So these two are used here to do 2 hours of program to understand the problem, and this problem can become a statement which can I use it for the next upcoming PIs, that is programming increments, to solve it. Now, point here is we are following the agile principles number 7 and number 12 here. Working software and retrospective happens here as inspect and adapt every 8 to 12 weeks of timeline. And this is going to help the customer, the business people to see how much you have progressed in your program increment, right? Now, how to connect it with some basic example. If I want to put a basic example, let's say after this COVID gets over, I want to go back to my gym, because I'm missing gym for nearly 8 to 9 months. Now imagine going back to the gym there. Now, the moment I start doing my exercise for 2 to 3 weeks, definitely I'll start to expect some output. The output is something like this. The first thing is I want to look myself good in the mirror. right? I would consider that as a good system demo where I want to see, am I looking fit? Am I looking healthy, right? Am I getting the things what I want, including good? That happens as the first one, as a system demo. The second one goes on definitely numbers, measurements. What is measurements in your exercise? Of course, many of you like your Fitbit, Titbit, all stuff, right? Electronic stuff. But more than these devices, I sometimes believe mirror is the best device of our fitness. Okay, let's come for measurements. When I come for measurements, either Fitbit can give you the numbers or your t-shirt or your jean pant give you the perfect number, right? It shows. Are you healthy or not? It will tell you, right? That's one interesting factor. And third one is retrospective and problem solving. Definitely, there will be some problems, hiccups in the way I'm doing my workouts. Either not knowing how to do the workout, or I'm not sleeping well. I'm not taking proper healthy food. Now, those problem statements can be drilled down and solved it, so I can stay healthy next 2 to 3 months as a good, healthy person. Right now, why I put this gym example is in every walk of our life, we do retrospective. Definitely, we do some inspect and adapt. But how frequently we do, that makes some sense, right? That's a point here. Now, what I touch base here is something called Agile Principles, 12 principles. In this, I took principle number 7 and I took a principle number 12 and connected with the Scrum, which already we are doing it. Now, Scrum, teams of teams join together, that becomes a scaled Agile framework in which we do one event, which is called as inspect and adapt, right? Good. You learned some interesting topic today. This is under the scaled Agile framework, which is under the umbrella of Agile. Thanks for watching this video. Reach out to us for any project management related queries or any suggestions, consulting. We're happy to help you. Also, you can reach out for any Agile related thought process. You can reach out to this email ID or phone number given here. We'll be very happy to help you. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.